Coach Prime, how you doing, sir?
Excellent, my man.
My man, talk a little bit about Shedeur Sanders, his development. He continues to carve him up. Each week he goes out and plays high quality football.
Well, Shedeur's consistency speaks volumes. His leadership ability, as well as me leaving on a Thursday, getting ready to go home, probably 5 o'clock, and I look out there and I'm seeing Shedeur walking on the practice field with his receivers to go over routes, to make sure they got the checks and balances, to make sure they're where they're supposed to be. And it's unbelievable. I mean, when a coach is going home and you see that's a recipe of success. You don't see that much. A lot of people talk about it, but they're not about it. And a lot of people don't have the leadership ability to influence your whole receiving core to go out there with a center, a bag full of balls to go out there and get it done. So that speaks volumes of this kid and the way he prepares for the game. He's a bona fide leader. He's a coach's kid, so he knows the game. But I love how prepared he is for each contest. He's really prepared for each contest. And many people are dropping 7 or 8 into coverage on it to see if they could force us into doing something that they don't think we're balanced enough to do, and is run the football successfully. And then when we catch you blitzing and going to man, we take advantage of it because we have a receiving core that's unbelievable. We played with that Dallas Daniels last week. And most people forgot. I didn't forget. I texted him right after the game and make sure he's okay and make sure he know we still love him. And we can't wait till he fully heals, because I don't want him coming at the half stepping, because he has tremendous film this season. And speaking of Shedeur, also, I just saw a statistic. I have a scouting service scout our guys, so I would know. I like to know where we are. So I have another service scout us so they could tell me what the thought is out there. And if we eliminate the drop balls, his completion percentage would be around 80% or 82%. Just think about that.
That's big. That's big.
Yeah, but that shows the accuracy, and he's getting it there. But I mean, drops are coming; they coincide with the game, so that's going to happen.
Coach, you've maintained, and of course, we know you're happy at JSU and focusing on the Tigers' way of football. But every time there's a job that comes up, they throw your name around. Can you talk a little bit about that?
I think that's a blessing, isn't it? I mean, just imagine if every time there was a job at the Wall Street Journal or Sports Illustrated or ESPN and they threw you guys' name around. That's a compliment. That's not nothing derogatory. That's a blessing, because I can't remember when they did. Can you ever remember when African-American coach from HBCU name was thrown around in the Power Fives? I don't recall it. So to me, that's progress. So let's take it for what it is, and then let's enjoy it, and let's really just say, okay, now let's see how we could translate this into bigger things for us. So that's the way I think about it. And I'm excited about it, but it is not deterring me. It does not distract me. I am so locked in and focused right now. I don't know what to do. I'm at home. I'm at the crib now because I had to shoot a commercial. I told my team that. And Coach Zimmer's son, I'm being there for him at the funeral tomorrow here in Dallas. So that's why the background is somewhat different.
Coach, in closing, moving forward, next stop, Alabama A&M, life after Mr. Glass, but it's all about JSU. Just talk about going in there and playing football game.
We don't take them lightly. They're a well-coached team. You know that. I mean, this is a team 2 seasons away from being the, it was a reduced season champion. So we got to give them their credit. They did that. They won, and they did it fair and square. And we got to go in there and approach them like they're at that level, because anybody could be had in the Swac, and you know that, in football period. So we're going to go in there and try to pick up where we left off and try to be dominant, pick up where we left off a year ago, pick up where we left off this past week, and pick up where we left off last week. We're going to go in there and try to beat the brakes off them. That's just who we are. They're going to try to do the same. There's nothing disrespectful about that. That's how we go about our business. I don't dislike any coaches. I don't dislike any players. I'm not built like that. Do I want to beat everyone down? Surely so. But it doesn't make me feel better beating this team or that coach than anyone else. I want to win, and I want to win for our kids and our fan base. We have a tremendous fan base. We have a tremendous group of men inside their locker room and women. And that's why we want to be dominant, so these kids can get to the next level.
Have a blessed week, Coach.
You too, my man.